it wasn't my fault today. I know. Sometimes I be on CP time, but it was not my fault today. Hi, how can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because StreamYard was not giving me sound this morning. I was here. I was on time. I had did everything I was supposed to do. The forces of nature were working against me. Hi, Quizzical Girl. How do I sound? Because StreamYard was not giving me sound, and I was morally against transferring over to YouTube Live. Great, thank you. I was fighting against it because I can't do the bots, and I paid these people like $20 a week, and they were not giving me sound this morning. But I'm here. Good morning. Did you miss me? I have missed you. I have had a whirlwind of life happening, which is why I have been MIA. I've had some health issues. I've had some children issues. But we are back. I wasn't even going to. Good morning, other people's drama. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Jen. You know what, Jen? I am going to be better at letting you guys know that I am coming, that I am doing a live. Because I know y'all just pop up with like, oh, she's coming back. What the hell? I'm going to get better at that. I was going to wait until the Walsh trial started, Quizzical Girl. Because I didn't think Donna's sentencing was anything of importance. Like, she's getting life. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. There's nothing else she's going to get. There's nothing else she's going to do. Life is life. So it's like, do we care? I'm so glad I cared. I'm so glad that I cared to watch it. Is Donna and Fam Bam, are they the most audacious people we've ever seen? Dare I say, yes, I cannot believe. Yes, Sharon. Hi, Scorpio. We are coming up. I am at the end of the month. I am 29. And y'all better look out for me. But anywho, are they the most audacious family we have ever seen? Is this trickle-down economics? Did Donna put her audaciousness on the family and it just got a sprinkle on everybody? I have never went so many times during a sentencing. Do you know how many times I went, oh, what did he say? Also, let's back up because we started off with the friends of and the family of. Let me tell you something. I started to, and I think I still may do this. Okay, I think I still may do this. I'm going to call up every person that calls me a friend. Okay, if you call yourself my friend, dial up your phone. Okay, now I'm going to say, listen, Wendy Adelson, and I mean Wendy. Wendy Adelson has left a rule book, a rubrics, if you will, a step-by-step, if you must, to get rid of these two motherfuckers that I cannot stand. Okay? Now, because I am of a different hue, Miss Wendy, I may be caught. And when I am caught, when I am tried, and when I am convicted, if you mother effers roll up in the courtroom like Donna's friends, I know something. And I need your commitment right now. I need your commitment to the cause right now. Okay, let me be respectful. These are my elders. When that doctor man got on that Zoom and basically was trying to tell the judge, you know the law. That's not even. He was basically trying to tell the judge that's not even what this is for. On top of the fact that she ain't do it, you really don't even know what you're doing and what you need to be doing. Sir, I will tell you that this judge is the most even tempered, not real, you know, bodacious judge that you've ever seen because he only low key was like, "Excuse me, is this character evidence or are you trying to teach me the law?" Because I know a couple judges that would have been like, "All right, wrap it up. I don't care what you think the law is. But all I know is my friends better come 10 toes down like Donna's friends. They think she's innocent." And that right there is upsetting me and my homegirls because what do they see? What do you think they're seeing that we're not seeing? Do they really think it was all Charlie? Donna put in their head that this was all Charlie's doing. But see, that doesn't make any sense because Charlie don't give a good goddamn about what Wendy got going on. These people really think she is 100% innocent. And that is perplexing to me. And I need friends like that. Okay? Because my friends might ride for me. Okay? But they would much faster just say nothing. They would much rather just say nothing than to come into the courtroom and tell the judge he don't know what he's doing. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir? Good morning, Melissa. What is happening? And then, oh, we haven't heard much from Harvey. Heard much from Harvey, but Harvey decided Do you think it is like? Do you think they're like she got life? We might as well go balls to the wall. Harvey got up there and lost his mind, didn't he? Up there and lost his mind. Called the judge biased to his face. Just play like I had a little bit of dementia or Alzheimer's. Harvey been holding it in. Do you hear me? Other people's drama. Harvey said the biased judge and the biased jury. We can see you. You know the judge is right there. Do you know that he's the one who's about to sentence your honey? I mean, get it off your chest if that's what you want to do. Get it off your chest if that's what you want to do. And then to call the people who had their son murdered liars? Call them liars? I I was above. Harvey convinced you that you know what, Melissa? That is very interesting. That's very interesting because I have always been iffy about Harvey too. I could never, I still am iffy about when he knew what he knew. But you might be right. You might be right. He might have knew the whole time Donna knew. Under the impression in the beginning that Harvey kind of caught on later after Charlie's trial had started. But now you might be right, Melissa. You might have been down with the get down from the beginning to call those people liars. Excuse you? Excuse you? Y'all changed those boys' names immediately. Think they are liars. Wendy has got the fuck on from you and them. I don't think they are liars. You know who I think the liar is? Pick me. Wendy! What the? To get there and call the people who are the victims liars. Insane. The level of audacity that has to carry is crazy. Okay? Call them liars. Call them liars. And then here we go. And then we go. Then we got Donna. And you know, if there's anybody I want to chop in the throat, it's that goddamn Donna. Because nobody believes you're crying when you over there whimpering. Ain't seen a tear or a red nose or nothing. Over there making noises and movements, getting on my motherfucking nerves. You sit up there and go down a whole rabbit hole of why you're innocent. Like, this is why the Walsh trial is interesting to me. This is why, because generally those kind of trials are not interesting to me. This man killed his wife. It's not very interesting. It's interesting to me when these sort of people go to trial, because what it says to me, my little brown girl brain, is that they have, good morning, geniality, they have lived in a world of audacity and privilege so long, and they have been able to convince everyone around them of everything they say for so long that they believe that they're going to get in a court with the judge and the jury and the world, and they believe that they are so good that people are going to believe them. Is it me? We all, right? We all believe that this was Donna's doing. Okay, I do not. I believe Charlie set it in motion because Donna don't know no murderer. Donna don't know no criminals. But this, we all believe, right? We're all on the same page that this was Donna's idea. Protect her precious Wendy. Okay, it may have been because of Wendy's manipulation, but this was Donna's idea. We all understand that. Is it me? Or when Donna was going through her statement and she was going through the step by step of Dan's day, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It felt like a serial killer reminiscing about what they had done. Like, is this bitch going down the day by day of what he went through when she's like, he went to the gym and he didn't know it was going to be his last time at the gym, and then he dropped his kids off and he didn't know it was going to be his last time with his kids. That gives creepy to me because it was your fault. It gives serial killer reminiscing about the greatness of their triumph. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Charlie crashed out? Absolutely, geniality. Because when did we decide that I was the one getting thrown under the bus? When did that happen? When did that happen? You were just on the. We heard the jail calls. You and Charlie. You were sitting there. He was innocent. You've decided he's guilty. When did that happen? When did you jump on Charlie's guilty? on the phone with him telling all your friends that he was innocent. When did that happen? It happened because you know it got to be somebody, and it ain't gonna be me. But her running down his last hours or minutes gave Dexter to me. Like, shut up. It's not doing what you think it's supposed to be doing. It's not giving what you think it's supposed to give. It's giving you are so proud of your accomplishments. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. And then you go from sniffling because you're so sad about Dan in his last moment on earth. And it's the last time he dropped off his kid. It's the last time he went to the gym. And he didn't know. I know he was so scared when he saw that gun. But you know what? Fuck your click in the like. Excuse me, Donna. You don't go. I'm gonna tell you how it. You don't go from very sad to very indignant in 5 seconds flat. Okay, because the prosecutor had no evidence. If I would have got to change of venue, if I wouldn't have been in the heat of Tallahassee, we think you guilty in Michigan. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters where you went, Donna. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know, Donna. But you was guilty everywhere. It don't matter that you was in Tallahassee. Girl, you guilty in Detroit. We don't care. We don't care. You guilty everywhere. Change of venue was not going to matter. It's the audacity. It's the privilege of audacity that she thinks I could convince people better in Miami. Why do you think that? Tell me why you think that. Tell me why you think that. They didn't know who you was in Tallahassee. They didn't give a shit. Guilty everywhere. Why does she think it's a flex? They don't have any evidence for the murder. Minds can differ. Intelligent minds can differ. You know what I think the evidence of is that you knew before the murder is when that bump happened and you knew exactly what it was about. I don't know. I don't know. I just go with this thing called logic. That's all. So somebody bump into me with a note and I ain't killed nobody. I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy person bump into me today. What does the note say? I don't know. I threw that shit in the garbage. That's what happens when people not guilty. That's what happens when people are not guilty. If I didn't do nothing and a crazy person bumped into me talking about something, I'd be like, I'm calling the police. There's a homeless man on the loose. Homeless man talking to me about something he dreamt up. I'm not taking the note and reporting back. Cold. Maybe we should talk about it later. Donna, get off my nerves. Get off my nerves. And I felt like the judge went real light because she like, listen, let you know right now, don't sound like remorse. Don't sound like remorse. And then here come that stupid attorney talk about you can't use that. Didn't the judge come back with a spot on case? I know he wanted to be like, sound familiar. This is in a capital case. Shut up. Shut up. She's not remorseful. And here's the thing. People will say, like, well, if I don't think I did it, if I think I'm innocent, why would I come out after being found guilty and be remorseful? Because there's a way to do both. There is a way to do both. You don't come off indignant. Like, how dare y'all? Do y'all know who I am? That's not what you do. What you do is you say, I am appalled that this happened. He was my son-in-law. I loved him. I did not do this, but I can say I am very sorry for the hurt that I have caused, for the things that I have said to make it appear that I wanted something to happen to him. I was just angry. My daughter was angry. It was a lot going on. You can do this in a way that don't come off like your bitch in a clique you claim, Donna. Why not get sworn in? Because she didn't want them to have to read none of that back in her appeal. That's why. She didn't want any of that on the record, under oath. She was lying. Because she was lying. Lying. There's a level of audacity here. Quizzical girl, I don't know if her lawyers weren't great or if they just had a terrible fucking case. It could be a case of both. There was no winning this. So they just got to get up there and look. So when you're in a trial, this is why Wash is so interesting to me. And this is why I'm going to be in it. Because everybody deserves. Is my volume going in and out? I told you StreamYard be tripping on me. Let me know something. You know Donna wrote all those scripts in yellow. They all said the same thing. Somebody get on their Zoom and give me the jail calls. You know Donna wrote they all said the same thing. Every single person. If she had tried to change the venue, and it was Charlie, and I've known Donna for 102 years, and she's never said a bad word about anybody, and she was there for me. Did y'all not watch this trial? Were y'all not present? You know what? They actually, you could go back and watch them right now. Go on Court TV, Law and Crime. They're all there. You can hear where Donna said she was going to dress the kids up like Hitler. It's there. I don't give a damn what she was with you. We know what she was like when nobody was looking. They all said the same thing. You thought reiteration was going to get it in. You thought it was going to, like, if we say it 3 times, maybe they'll believe us. Anywho, it's the audacity of people that is so interesting to me. It's because, and you know, it's because I've never been able to dream in a color of audacity because I know who I am in this world. I mean, this is America. We ain't got to get into it. We ain't got to get into it, but this is America. Won't get you slipping though. So, like, audacity is so interesting and fascinating to me because what? Because what? Do you think that the words coming out of your mouth are believable? I've never seen Cocoon Genealogy. Cocoon, maybe have I seen that? No, I don't think so. But like, do you think that other people believe what you're saying? And the thing is, there's a liar, right? We all know a liar. We all know a liar. Or we've all lied. We've all lied about something one time or another. But when you lie, don't you feel like I know I'm lying. Like there's a way you deliver a lie where you're like, I hope they believe me, but if they don't, I understand. Donna and Fam feels like they are so audacious in their lives and they have become so committed to them think they're lying anymore. And that is very interesting to me. That is a very interesting psychological phenomenon that I wish I understood. Somebody who lies so much and so well and has so much audacity that they say a lie and they don't even think they're lying anymore. Like they could probably pass a polygraph. You know they're lying. They know they're lying. They are so committed and so audacious in their lives that they don't even think they're lying anymore. Like to sit up there with that much unmitigated gall. How dare you people? How dare you? How dare you convict me? How dare you? You know who I am? Donna Adelson. Do you know what we saw? Do you think we missed the damn? Harvey, get up there and how dare you convict my lovely, beautiful wife, my sweet, innocent wife, this biased judge and this biased jury. How dare you people? What is that? Some. I just want a little bit. I don't want I don't want too much where I look crazy when I do it, but just a little bit where I'm more confident in my audacity. Like I just want a little bit where I'm more confident in my audacity, but I don't want to be crazy like them because they look crazy. Do you hear me? Insane in the membrane. What do you think Charlie does now? I know he's probably not going to do too much because I'm sure he's probably appealing his sentence. But does he? Does he? Now wait. Put on my conspiracy theory hat. Conspiracy theory hat. Does he flip the table on everybody? Oh, they were just throwing me under the bus. Oh, they were just throwing me under the bus because you know that would be me. If I was Harvey, I mean, if I was Charlie, I'd be in there like, oh, these mother, they throwing me under the bus. Everybody going to jail. I would be in there writing a 10-page letter. It all started when Wendy came over my mama house and she listen, if I was Charlie, fuck all y'all. I ain't have nothing to do with nothing. This wasn't even my fight. I didn't even care. If I was Charlie, Wendy for sure going to jail because Donna's already in jail, and I can't do nothing to her. She's already in jail. I can't do nothing to her. But what I can do is put her precious little Wendy in prison. And what I can do is if Wendy goes to prison, guess who gets the children? The people you called liars. Oh, if I was Charlie, fuck all of y'all. You hear me? Because when did I become the guilty party? Why you gotta make me guilty to get off? Why you gotta make me guilty? You just was on here telling everybody that I wasn't guilty. And when did the friends decide that Charlie was guilty? Because I thought before Donna got arrested, they all was on the side that Charlie was innocent. But if it's Donna or Charlie, Charlie gotta go. Charlie a better one than I'll ever be because I'll be calling up Georgia right now. Beep beep beep. Yo, Georgia. You want to chit chat? Do you want to chit chat? I got some things to say. And here's the thing: if I'm Georgia, Georgia, if I'm Georgia, way Charlie get out in 25 if he makes sure sleeps under the jail. It's something about Wendy that I want her punished more than everybody else. Because at the end of the day, this is all her doing. This is all her doing. And then to take I think it's more than the fact that this is all her doing. It's that this is all you're doing, and you take those kids away from their paternal grandparents. Oh, you are a evil son of a bitch. And if I'm Charlie, I'm flipping the table on everybody, and Wendy's first. And if I'm Georgia, you know what, Charlie? You give me something concrete on Wendy, and I let you go in 25. Because I want Wendy bad. I want Wendy bad. Because how dare you? This may have been set in motion. Charlie may have set it up and paid the people, and Donna may have, been on Charlie about we got to do something about it. But it's because Wendy was over there acting like Dan was making her life a living hell. And I don't know. I'm not going to say one way or the other because I've been through a divorce, and I know when men get mad, they can be some evil sons of a bitch. I understand that. But it seems like the fact that he was going to visit his sons in daycare makes me feel like he was at least a good father. You're just a bitch. And I don't care if you go to prison. That's how I feel. Only one Chalet. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I feel like he was over Wendy and her whole weird ass family, but you're not about to take my kids to Miami. Period. And that made all of them mad, especially Wendy, because Wendy seems like she's been getting her way her whole fucking life. Like everybody's just been bowing to her whole life, doing what she says she wants done her whole life. And this is why I want Charlie to flip on Wendy. Because I feel like if they had something concrete for her, she would already be arrested. They don't have it. But what they do have is Charlie saying out of his mouth, yeah, Wendy was mad. Wendy told us she wanted him dead. My mama said it, so I did it. She knew the whole time because that's why she knew to be there with the TV repairman, and that's why she drove by the scene. She absolutely knew. She absolutely knew. Charlie, they didn't wash their hands of you, my boy. You might as well. Get what you gonna get. Wanna get in this because your mama said, F Charlie, I ain't going to jail. That's pretty much her. I mean, I mean, if Charlie flips, he better not do it on no jail call. He better call up the prosecutor personally. He better get his lawyer to call up the prosecutor personally. They have thrown you under the bus, Charlie. They have said this was you, and I didn't know about it till after. That's basically what they said. They said this was all your idea. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I didn't even have a thought about it. I didn't even mention it. I didn't even mention that I wanted him dead. This was all your idea. Even Wendy, I couldn't hire a hitman, so I bought you this TV. Everybody has said it's you, Charlie, which makes no sense. It makes no sense. You better get what you can get. Exactly. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley, and I got a little information for you. Information for you in the way of how would you like to arrest Wendy Adelson today? Right now, I mean, put that bitch I don't want to call her a bitch, but Wendy is a different type of. You know why Wendy? You know why Wendy makes me so mad? You know why Wendy makes me so mad? I'm going to tell you why. I think I've diagnosed the psychology of why Wendy makes me so mad. It's because she is the nightmare of America. She is that white woman that everybody is afraid of. When we talk about white woman tears, Wendy is should be the poster board because that's what she is. She's a master manipulator, and it feels like she's master manipulated her entire family. Not saying that Donna wasn't forward. I'm not saying that Donna wasn't like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that Wendy went back because you guys have to. We're not about to relitigate the whole case, but Wendy was making these rulings out, like whatever ruling she was getting in her divorce, she was making it out to be way worse than it was to Donna. She was making it seem like Charlie was making her life a living fucking hell by filing all these motions, even though Wendy's lawyer herself was like, I mean, yeah, he was filing them, but they weren't really anything. We weren't even really worried about them. Wendy's a lawyer. She knew that she wasn't really worried about him, but her mama didn't know. Her mama didn't know. So she would go to her mom and be like, Mom, I can't believe when he's filing, he's going to take my children. I'm never going to see them again. Wendy is the nightmare of America, and that's why she bothers me so much. The fact that she is just living her life free from anything, just walking around, and then snatch those two boys away from their paternal grandparents, because this is why I know Wendy is guilty. This is why I know Wendy is guilty of any other fact that if you really believe, if not even if you believe, if you found out that your mother and your brother had your children's father murdered, how could you not then make sure they had a relationship with their grandparents? You know that these boys are all they have to their son, and I'm sure they probably look just like them. I'm sure they probably look just like them. This is their only connection to their son. I'm sorry, y'all heard my work computer going off. Somebody was talking to me. This is their only connection to their son, and you've decided, well, oh well. I know that my family actually killed your son, and now you don't even get to see his offspring. And not only that, you don't even get to have a legacy because I'm going to change their last name to Adelson, so their children will be Adelsons and not Marquez. You deserve a special place in hell. And if I was Georgia, I would want her bad. And if I was the Markells, I would be on Georgia line every day. What we doing about Wendy? What we doing about Wendy? Did you get anything new today? What we doing about Wendy? Georgia. Where are we at with Wendy? What's going on with Wendy? I would be on her line every day. Anywho, I just had to get that off my chest because I was not going to even talk about this sentencing because I thought, you know what, she's going to get life. It's not going to be much of anything. And then the audacity reared its ugly head. The audacity of it all reared its ugly head. The next trial we're going to be watching, I told y'all, is I'm very interested in Ross because the audacity of him. The audacity of him. hold on, yeah. The audacity of Brian Walsh perplexes me as well. And I try not to keep up with everything that's gone on with his trial because I like to be surprised in trial. So I try not to like know about all the filings and all the evidence they have. It seems like they have like Google searches and phone location and the audacity of you thinking that you're going to talk your way out of this. I need to know how. I need to know your defense. What is your defense? Somebody else did? Very interested. Very interested. Very interested. I'm still keeping up with Karen Reed. Why they won't get that lady back her stuff? Why they won't give that lady back her stuff? Karen, listen. Karen, listen. Pack your shit and get out of Massachusetts. Just leave them people be. They are. I have never seen. Nope. I was about to lie. I was about to lie. I was about to say I have never seen the prosecutor's office this dead set on not admitting defeat. But then we go down there in Atlanta with Fonnie Willis, and seems like an epidemic. Seems like an epidemic. Y'all have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. There needs to be like a prosecutor convention where everybody need to come together and we need to say, listen, we need to know when to hold them and we need to know when to fold them. We have to know when to admit defeat. We got to back up. We got to take our hands off and let these people go. Free Karen Reed from the grips of that prosecutor's office. Give that lady back her phone. What are y'all looking for in her phone? She has been acquitted twice, if you ask some people. Give that lady back her phone. What did I think about Karen bringing suit against all those other people? I think absolutely she should. Absolutely she should. Absolutely she should. Y'all are all a bunch of fucking liars. And y'all made 2, 3, 4 years of my life a living hell. And if John's family wants to sue anybody, it should be you bitches, not me. If anything, if a jury could find Karen Reed liable, we're gonna be jointly liable. Even if you say I hit him, that ain't what killed him. Somebody's dog got to his arm. All of you bitches suing him. Everybody. Absolutely. I would sue everybody. I would sue every single person in that house. She didn't go that far, but you know, it is what it is. I'm suing everybody. Anybody can get it. Everybody got to go. Clearance sale. Clearance sale. Everybody got to go. Y'all have made my life hell. I'm going to make y'all life hell. I'm going to make y'all hire lawyers and pay them. Because my lawyer's working for free. My lawyers are working for free. I'm going to make y'all hire lawyers and pay them. Better respond to this lawsuit, girl, before I get a default judgment. Y'all been fucking with me for years. It's your turn. Your turn. And I really hate to disparage the families of victims because I don't know what John's family is going through. I mean, they just want some type of closure. I understand that. Their son, brother, uncle has died in a terrible way. But after all the evidence that you have, you still, to this day, right now, think it was Karen Reed. And I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Fuck Carrie Roberts. Okay? Okay, geniality. Fuck Carrie Roberts. Because she made me very upset from the first trial to the second one. And I don't like when people don't live up to what I thought they were. The first trial, I thought she was just so sweet and innocuous, and she was just there. She didn't know what happened. And then the second trial, she showed me that she's right up under Jen's thumb, and fuck her too. Okay. They need mental help. Um, they need something. Thank you, Jared. Um, they need some sort of counseling, some sort of eye in the sky. I don't know what they need. Poor people. Poor people. Let them run out they civil suit. That's gonna take years. Do you know how long a civil suit could take? And now that Karen has added all these other people, do you know how long this could take? They probably won't see the inside of a courtroom till 2027. I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Peg, do you think you got till 2027? I mean, I'm not trying to wish death on nobody, knock on wood. Up there in age. You think this is how you want to spend your last years? In court, fighting? You got to get some closure. You got to come to some sort of, and they will not win. That's the thing, Melissa. You're not going to see the inside of a courtroom until 2027, and then you're going to get inside the courtroom and you're not going to win. And is it worth it? This is how you want to spend your days. This is how you want to spend your last days. I just power to the people, honey. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to get to work. I will see you guys next time, hopefully for the start of the Walsh trial, which I think is coming up in either next week or the week after. And I might do a birthday live because it is almost Scorpio season, which is the best season of the year. Apologize to all you other signs. Anywho, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Have a happy Tuesday. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I will holla. Bye.